to another episode of Family Table Podcast. I'm your co-host, Kim Warden.
And I'm Lydia McMillan.
And these are conversations that turn familiar faces into family.
Yay!
Our special guest today is none other than the guy behind the soundboard.
Yay!
Zach Mitchell, welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, Zach, who are you? Tell us about yourself.
Zach Mitchell, my wife, Hope, and our daughter, Eleanor. We all attend Fairview. We've been here for about 6-7 years, something like that.
What brought you here?
We were searching for a church locally. I grew up in a larger Southern Baptist church.
Okay.
Hope grew up in a Catholic church. We were looking for something that wasn't quite as big as what I grew up in, but also wasn't a super small church either. We wanted something with good community, friendly people, things of that nature. So,
And you found us.
Yeah, where are you from?
Originally, we're from Atlanta. We
Oh.
actually grew up about 3 miles from each other.
Oh, wow.
But we did not know each other until about mid-20s.
Okay.
So a friend actually introduced us.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it was very interesting.
So y'all didn't go to school together, even though you...
I went to
No
school on the
way.
other side of town. My mom was a teacher, so
That's so cool.
or she worked in the school system. So yeah, I went to school on the other side of town, and then she went to the school that we were zoned for.
Oh.
We had a bunch of friends that we went to church together that went to her school, and she had been to our church for events and things of that nature. But yeah, we never actually met.
No
That's
way.
crazy.
Yeah. So do you like peaches?
I do like peaches.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
what brought you guys to Tennessee?
I came to Tennessee in 2007 to go to MTSU. So for me, it was school. When I was 16, I got into kind of the performance side of live events. I wanted to do concerts and things of that nature since I was a kid. Whenever I graduated high school, went for recording arts at MTSU.
That's so cool.
So you have wanted to do audio
Forever.
forever.
Like
Wow.
elementary school.
No
So
way.
I was the kid that set up the PTA sound system, and then, well, of course, as a kid, you figure out how to get out of class. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So I learned how to set up the PTA sound system, and then I figured out that gets me out of class. So then I kept doing that. And then in middle school, it just kind of grew a little bit. And then in high school, obviously, you introduce the theater program and things of that nature where you actually have more technical stuff.
That's my people.
So then
I understand.
You have all of that, and that gets you out of class even more.
Yeah.
So
It takes a lot of time.
Nice.
yeah, tons
That's
of time.
awesome.
So we've kind of touched on this, what you do for work, but where do you work?
So I work for Spectrum Sound. We're a audio rental house. We also have an integration side as well, but rentals is probably 70% of the company. We rent AV gear to pretty much any large country tour or pop tour or Christian tour that you would see around the U.S.
Who's some people you've worked with that people would know?
Current clients that we have, well, do you want Spectrum clients or clients that I've had?
Like people you've worked
Yeah,
with.
people
We want to
you've
know
worked
who
with.
you know.
So I started touring in 2009. So I toured until 2020. So I came off the road in 2020. So for a period of time, I've worked from pop tours like Taylor Swift. I was an engineer for Sugarland, Blake Shelton, Justin Moore. Trying to think who else.
Darius Rucker. Have you ever worked with him before?
I've met him.
Okay.
We had shows together that crossed paths. My last artists were Billy Currington,
Okay.
and Kelsea Ballerini was actually my final artist.
Wow.
What kind of stress is that? 'Cause to me, that would
all
be
of
like
the stress.
high
Yes.
stress.
Oof.
All of the stress. It's one of those things where you have a very small amount of time to get to a venue, load it all in, do your sound checks, have your show, tear it all out, go to the next city. It's very quick, it's very organized, and extremely high stress.
Oh, I can't even
Yeah.
imagine.
I mean, if anybody has sat in our worship center and heard the audio, you guys have done an incredible job with the new sound.
Yeah, their latest customer was
Yeah,
probably
Fairview,
us.
yeah. I was very, very lucky to do the audio for our own church.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The panels
it
look
sounds
good.
good.
It looks great. It sounds great.
Very special project for us.
Yes.
Yes,
For us too.
absolutely.
A much needed
Absolutely.
one.
So you serve in the worship center on Sunday mornings from time to time. And then where can we see Hope around?
You can see Hope at the children's desk.
Awesome.
So she does the children check-in once a month, I think,
Very cool.
beginning of the month.
And she is a teacher, correct?
She's a teacher, yes. So she teaches third grade EL kids. So, yeah, she was a classroom teacher for a long time. Came out of the classroom probably about 5 years ago.
All right.
Okay, so one thing we're doing here is we ask each guest for a question for the next guest. So we have your question from our last guest.
Okay.
Miss Kylan Campbell.
If you were headed to the mountains and you could only bring 3 items, what would they be?
It's a very specific place.
It is.
I think it would have to be a coffee cup and some good coffee, and probably, I don't remember 3. That would be a tough one. Could I put like a cell phone blocker so people can't call me?
Yeah,
Could that be
This
it?
is your
That's
trip
it.
to the
Yeah.
mountains.
that's right.
Like a cell phone blocker so I can't be reached.
Done. All right. So we may or may not know all about you from the internet. Not really. A little bit. Just a little bit. Did you ever work at Six Flags?
I did.
All right.
Six Flags was my first job.
No way.
When I was 16 years old.
What'd you do at Six Flags?
So I got in doing lighting because that was the only job that they had open. And I did that for about 6 months, and then the audio guy got sick. And audio obviously was what I wanted to do.
Yes.
So they needed somebody to fill in, and I promptly volunteered, and I was doing audio ever since.
Wow.
Amazing. Six Flags over Georgia.
What does that entail at a theme park?
So the theme park, they have daily shows, or at least at the time when I worked there were daily shows that ran. So we had, I want to say it was like 6 of the large shows that ran, and then that cast actually also did some smaller shows, like in between. So it was basically running the large shows and then running sound for the smaller shows that happened outside
Oh,
of
so
our
you're just
theater.
running
That's
all
cool.
day to different stages or whatever?
Kinda, yeah. So it's like you had a main theater stage that was like your housed area, and then there was like a separate stage outside. So,
Very cool.
And then I
That is
worked
cool.
there in the theater for, I think, 2 or 3 years, and then transitioned into, they started doing more concerts and live event stuff, which is obviously what I wanted to do. So then I transitioned into a department that, still inside the entertainment department, but we focused on all the live event concerts and things of that nature.
Wow, so you went
Nice.
into college with a lot.
A lot of experience.
experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Since you worked at Six Flags, we have to ask you to rate a few theme park experiences. 5 stars, you love it. 0 stars, no thank you.
Okay.
Roller coasters.
Out of 5, 10?
Oh, 10 stars. Wow, wow,
roller
wow.
Love roller coasters.
All right. Got a favorite?
No, anything with heights, really. That's always good.
Nice.
Water rides.
I would say a 3.
Okay. Water
I
rides
don't
in
love-
December.
Yeah, depends.
Water rides, not so much.
Waiting in line for more than an hour.
Oh, 1.
Nobody likes
Yeah,
that.
nobody likes that. Got to buy the fast pass.
Theme park food.
I like a 3.
Okay.
It's always overpriced.
That's
it's always
true.
okay.
That's true.
Getting stuck on a ride.
1.
Have you ever been stuck on a ride?
A couple times, but usually it's quick.
Okay.
Ooh. Walking 20,000 steps in a day.
In a theme park, I feel like you have to do that.
Yeah.
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 It's a non-negotiable. Still, it's a 3.
Yeah.
People screaming the entire ride.
Oh, that's 5. You have to. Arms up, scream, go.
I can't
Yeah.
help myself but
Yeah.
to scream.
I'm holding
That just
on though.
means
My
you're enjoying
hands are
it.
not up.
That's
They are
what-
holding on for dear life.
We're working on, Eleanor has ridden her first couple roller coasters at Dollywood.
Oh, yes, Dollywood.
Working on like, put your hands up. You know, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah. Hope, on the other hand, is not a roller coaster fan. So
What does she enjoy at a theme park?
she enjoys watching people ride the roller coasters.
nice.
She does enjoy the shows. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
but yeah, she is not a roller coaster fan.
I used to be, but now that I'm 40, I'm like, give me the
Yeah.
snacks. I'll watch you guys, enjoy that.
I
So,
totally get it.
Yep.
All right, one last one. Parking lot trams.
If they're efficient, 3. Otherwise, if you got to wait a long time, just walk in.
That's true.
When you can
That's
jump
true.
on one immediately, though,
Yeah.
it's a 5.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, since you're an audio engineer, let's play Which Sound is Worse? All right, a constant dog barking or a non-stop cat meowing?
Cat meow.
That high pitch, like, ugh.
Train sound in the distance or a Jake break every 5 minutes?
Probably a Jake break.
Yeah, sounds like it would be louder.
We can
Loud-
hear
loud and
sometimes
closer.
here, like off of Leeville. It's like, but I can't imagine like every 5 minutes. Woo. Smoke alarm chirping or someone chewing loudly.
Oh, chewing loudly.
Oh, see, that one would be hard for
yeah.
me because those both are terrible.
They are.
Chewing loudly.
Okay, microphone feedback or a fork scraping a plate?
Oh, microphone feedback. Never feedback. It's like the worst ever.
A car alarm that will not stop or a child's toy playing the same song over and over and over and over.
Child's toy.
Yeah.
I would say that too.
Do you guys watch Bluey?
No,
Okay.
we don't really do too much TV.
There's
honestly.
like a little bird that they have. It's called Chattermax, and he has like just makes loud noises all the time. They're like hiding it away. You're like, oh, I can't.
Okay, someone clicking a pen or someone clicking a mouse nonstop?
Probably a pin, because I feel like it would be like nervous energy.
Oh yes.
Probably more frequent
Yeah,
too.
like,
Yeah.
you know, I think everybody can hear it now. As we're talking about it.
I just heard that. Bad Bluetooth speaker audio or a blown out car speaker.
Probably a car speaker. Just because it's like, you can't get rid of it.
Yes.
I can't even remember what that sounds like.
Like a blown out
car speaker.
I had like a
You gotta
laptop
take
one
yourself
time.
back to like,
Yeah.
when people did car stereo.
Yeah.
You remember when AOL was hot? It was all the rage.
Yeah.
This one's good. Audio that is slightly delayed or a microphone that keeps popping every P sound.
Oh, the plosives pop. It's terrible. Terrible popping sounds.
Okay, a leaf blower at 7 a.m. or fireworks at midnight.
Oh, fireworks at midnight. But I think that's an age thing now that we have a child.
True.
Because,
You're like,
go back like 4 or 5 years and I probably would have been out there with the fireworks as well.
and the leaf blower at 7 because you're young. You can do it all.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Someone saying check, check forever or tapping the mic and asking, is this thing on?
Tapping the mic.
Like, don't
Is this
touch
thing
it.
on?
All right, audio engineer, this or that. So you pick one or the other.
Okay.
Headphones or speakers.
Speakers.
Ooh, live music or recorded music?
Both are great experiences. One is, a very curated, well, both are very curated. The energy of live is always fun.
Does it depend on who is live?
Yeah. The energy of live is always fun, and it's a different experience than studio.
Perfect sound mix or perfect lighting.
Oh, perfect sound.
Bass too loud or vocals too quiet?
Vocals too quiet.
Podcast mic or worship center soundboard.
Worship Center soundboard.
Clean studio audio or live room energy?
Live room energy.
Yeah.
Silence or background noise.
Background noise.
Fix it in the moment or fix it in post?
Being a live person, fix it in the moment.
Yep.
Obviously that can't always happen though.
Yeah.
That's the fun of live.
That's the stressful part.
Yeah, that's the stressful part.
Yeah.
It's got to be perfect in one take.
Wow. What do you enjoy most about your job?
I enjoy, honestly, helping each of our clients get to a point where they are able to reproduce whatever it is that they're doing, to the best that we can. A lot of times we're coming in and we're helping these churches go from a system that doesn't work or is broken, that doesn't fit their needs anymore, or a theater or something like that where, again, that maybe they've upgraded 10 years ago and now they get to upgrade again. It's one of those things where we always get to enjoy kind of taking that and bringing that experience together. Like, we are the technicians for the technical people. But that also translates to the end user as well. So it's really just making sure that the experience is good for everybody.
That just reminded me, I remember a project that you worked on not too long ago was Belmont, which brand new.
Yeah, the Fisher Center.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was, that project lasted about 3 years from start to finish.
Wow.
We have over 110 miles of cable, countless terminations. It was a project.
Yeah.
Yeah. You check out his Facebook for pictures of that because
Yes,
it's really
please.
cool.
What is something audio engineering has taught you about listening well?
The hardest thing would be that everybody explains things differently. So, like, as a monitor engineer, an artist may or may not know how to technically explain what they need. So they might come and say something like, I had an artist tell me to make it sound more purple. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So, like, you have to take that and translate it.
What does that mean?
To them, it was, it was too bright. They wanted it more subdued.
moody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
But yeah, like, things of that nature, you might get thrown some curveballs of.
Yeah. How do you interpret that? Yeah. Wow.
And you have to take that and make it technical. So.
That's
really cool.
interesting. Okay, in your work, you help make sure other voices are heard clearly. How has that shaped the way you think about serving others?
For me, it's always been about kind of being in the background. In my career, you're kind of always off to the side. You're always, in the shadows. So it's kind of one of those things where I want to make sure that the technology, even if it's very cool and exciting, like, it's not about the technology. It's about the experience. It's about what that does in the space. You kind of want you and all of the AV stuff to step aside. It doesn't want to be something that's distracting, or takes away from the experience.
You guys just redid our audio. So something that would have been a positive for you is like people coming in on Sunday and being like, man, it sounds great, but they don't even
I
realize.
have no idea why.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it takes somebody like 3 or 4 weeks before they're like, oh, there's speakers there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can hear it, but I don't know why it sounds so much better. But it does.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was really cool when you were providing the old against the new audio, because with that comparison, I'm like, oh, it is so much more clear. And sometimes you get used to that old audio and just is like, no, this is fine. And you're like, no, it can be even. I didn't realize how much better it could actually get.
Yeah.
Without having that comparison of like, oh, I had gotten used to not good
And that's
audio.
a big
Yeah.
thing for us. Like, we get really lucky because our company, we do have the rental side. So we're able to go and do these full-scale demos of what could go into a space. So, like, obviously that's a positive selling point, but it's also very cool like that to be able to put it in and say, hey, listen to it. And then you hear it against the old system and they're like, oh, wow, how have we been living with this? Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, people get used to it. And if you don't experience something else, then you don't really know.
So, how have you seen God use your skills or interest in serving others? Not only just here at church, like we've talked about, but throughout your life.
I think it's always been something where, again, just projecting how something could be, like, especially in touring, like, touring can be a very anarchist place, so, like, keeping a positive attitude, keeping that godliness, keeping yourself kind of above what could be, making decisions based on how it makes you feel with your morals, versus just doing what everyone's doing.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine that's difficult. And
Oh, in a dark
That
world,
arena,
yeah,
yeah.
being a light. That's huge. So I don't know about you, Zach, but I'm an introvert. And I like to be behind the scenes too, but I have a degree in theater, so it's a blast in my brain. So what encouragement would you give to someone like yourself who wants to feel more connected, but like yourself is kind of behind the scenes, but still connected with serving and being a member here at Fairview and that sort of thing? So how do they even start by finding connection here at Fairview?
I think the biggest thing is just interacting with people. Obviously there's ways that you can serve in front or behind the scenes, and honestly, a lot of the times people see the people that are out in front and don't realize that there's an entire thing that might happen to make that happen. Take VBS, for example. We just had VBS. There's a whole team of people that served during the week that you might not have even known were here.
That's huge.
Yeah.
From decorating to writing thank you notes to serving food. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Building set pieces, yeah, it's the whole thing. Start talking to people. Find something that you're interested in and speak to somebody that is in that realm.
One of the things I hear often when we're trying to recruit for the tech team, which you're a part of, is they're scared of messing up on a Sunday morning.
I'm not a professional audio engineer.
Yeah.
I could never.
How do we reassure those people that there is a place for anybody on that team?
Everyone makes mistakes. I
Oh,
mean,
that's good.
everyone, even the most professional people make mistakes. It's honestly usually how you recover from the mistakes, or even just being willing to say like, "Hey, I messed up." But ultimately, you got to take a risk sometimes. It's one of those things where it's a very rewarding thing to be able to produce a show or mix a show or do the words for a Sunday morning. There is some stress to that, and there's a little bit of expectation, but also at the same time, everyone's human. There's going to be something that happens, and if you do this enough, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
The other thing is just also being willing to say hey, I want to do this. I don't know how. Can you teach? There's a ton of resources on how to do, audio, video, things of that nature. And if it's something that you're interested in, let people know, because you can definitely share resources. We train all kinds of volunteers, all over the U.S. And you have people that, again, come from a totally different path and are able to walk in Sunday and, they do the job that, people wouldn't think, oh, yeah, that could be something I could do.
Yeah.
Well, and Zach does a great job. You've done it. I've seen you back there with the guys teaching them the new system and everything. Yeah. I think the new system, I'm not back there, but I've heard it's a little bit easier than the old system. But just how you are hey, I know this isn't what you do in your day job, but I'm still going to help you out, and we're going to be there for you. We're going to coach you up, that kind of thing. That's really great.
Yeah. And sometimes it's cool because some of the people that don't do it for a living, it's interesting watching them work through the process and listening. Especially one of my favorite things is when I get to listen to other people mix, because I always walk away and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I'm constantly evaluating how we're doing, and obviously, if I'm the only person that can mix and it sounds appropriate, then I'm not doing a good job. If I go to a service and I'm not mixing and it still sounds appropriate, then we've done our job well.
That's a good word.
Yes. All right, in closing, we got 3 questions. Well, 4. What is one thing you are excited about this summer?
One thing I'm excited about this summer is I'm actually taking more vacation.
Hey.
Our team has grown at work, and so I'm able to take some more vacation time. We're going camping over 4th of July, which is not usually a time when I take off, so I'm excited about that.
Very cool.
Where are you guys camping?
We are camping at Navarre Beach in
Ooh,
Florida.
Nice.
So,
yeah. Awesome. What is something God is teaching you right now?
patience.
Oh.
Just in
That's the one nobody ever
I
wants.
know, it's not
Sorry,
fun.
sorry.
It's not fun. A lot of it is, being patient in how you are professionally, being patient in your home life, things of that nature. But a lot of it is, just really slowing down and being okay with the pace of things, because sometimes it's not always about going fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need that reminder,
Mm-hmm.
especially with kids. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, vacation will help that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get to slow down.
All right. What is a question that we need to ask our next guest? We're not going to tell you who it is, but we're going to ask them.
On a road trip, what is the best snack to take?
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That is good. On a road trip, what is the best snack?
Well, Zach, thanks for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thanks
It
for
was
having
fun
me.
chatting with you. This is Fairview, and these are our people.